What's going on, everybody? My name's LUCK, aka Luck, and welcome to episode 13 of my Direwolf20 1.20 Modpack playthrough. Last episode, we got a couple of fabrication lines up and running for the train tracks, and this one is for the precision mechanisms. We didn't set this one to be like automated or anything, just because we're not going to need that many of the precision mechanisms, so we just take the item out of here, put it into here, run it through again. We have to run it through 5 times total. And this one's pretty much self-sufficient. We just got to feed andesite slabs into here, or stone slabs, right? So if I take stone slabs here, just to kind of demonstrate, if I take stone slabs and I feed them into here, this thing should just run and make train track, which is awesome. Very cool. Do your thing, buddy. Still not the fastest, which is fine, because we're going to let this just kind of do its thing as we continue the rest of the thing. Rest of the getting the train station up and running. So in today's episode, first thing we want to do is we want to get the automation of the train casings up and running, right? Train casings, which require these sturdy sheets. It is going to require brass casings, which is fine, but we need to get these sturdy sheets up and running, and we're going to need lava. And to help us with that lava, we're going to use a pump, a heat generator, and an ender tank. That's kind of, after mulling it over, that's kind of the least painful way of getting lava over to here, right? I know that there's other ways of getting infinite lava. You could use like dripstone. You know, you could probably melt down magma blocks, or, you know, there's other ways of getting lava. But this is going to be the least painful way of doing it. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to pop into the nether, and we're going to go find some lava. So my nether portal is still down here in my mining tunnels. I put it down here because I didn't feel like listening to the hum of the portal, like the ooh. All right, cool. So we are here, and yeah, we're just gonna venture down to, you know, kind of like this area here, just kind of get above the lava lake, and we're gonna set up this pump. I will see you in a minute. All right, so here we are down at the depths. Let's go ahead and take care of these magma slimes. Cool, no magma slime for me. No. Yeah, those guys are pretty stingy, huh? We also got some magma blocks, which are cool. We might snag a few of those. But let's go ahead. We're just going to clear out some of this area just to make this a little more safe. Right? Don't want anything sneaking up behind us and throwing us into the lava while we're down here. And yeah, so we got everything that we pretty much need. Let's throw on the chunk borders. Okay, cool. So we'll put everything right here in this chunk. That way we only have to load the one. Claim chunks. We'll do that and that, right? Loaded. There we go. Okay, cool. So this chunk is loaded. Nice. And let's go ahead and throw the pump down. No. How do you... Can we use this wrench here? No. Can we use this wrench here? No. Okay. Interesting. How do you face? I'm wondering if this thing is directional at all. Let's find out. So if we place you like that... Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's always going to be placed the same way, so it's probably fine. Yeah, that should be cool. And then let's grab some cobble. And I think what you do with these guys is you just put them right above the lava, and they should just start working. Something a little bit like that. Let's do... So we have a heat generator, right? And the heat generator is perfect for what we need it to do here. Let's do heat generator, right? Oop, almost in the lava. Cool. And bucket. And we'll do one there. One there, right? So you're generating power now, and you are getting power, which is cool. Alright, awesome. So let's do an ender tank. And now I don't know if this thing will auto output. It's already got lava. Let's go. It's already got lava. Awesome. Let's go. It was that simple. Episode done. Nah, I'm just messing. Alright, let's go ahead. We're gonna make this, yellow, right? Yellow, yellow, yellow. Cool. And yellow, 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 right? How does that sound? And are you actually extracting? I can't tell. Maybe it's just telling me that the tank has that? I'm not sure. We'll figure it out once we get back. Let's go ahead. We're gonna throw down a waystone here. That way we don't have to run all the way down here, because my portal is up there, right? So we'll just throw a waystone down here. Call this lava. Very cool. And boom. Alright. Let's grab a tank. Tank. Nope. We don't have one, so let's type one in. Tank. And I like these Ender IO tanks. These are really, really handy. So let's see. Is this thing actually producing lava? Or do we need to kind of configure it with some pipes? So let's say push, pull. Ah, there we go. It's got lava. All right. Very cool. So step 1 is done. Step 2, we're going to need to get the production of the sturdy sheets up and running. So we're going to need a spout, I believe they're called. Let's see. At create spout. Yep. We're going to need a spout, so we need a copper casing, which is a stripped log hit with a copper ingot. Do we have any stripped logs left? We do. Let's grab some of those. And copper. And like that. Cool. Easy peasy. And spout. Awesome. Very cool. How are we looking for dried kelp? We got a bunch of that, so let's grab a few more mechanical belts. Let's grab a few more of the shafts. Very cool. And let's go ahead and set this up. So, what do we have as far as chests? We got 2. Nice. And let's grab a funnel? Yeah, funnel. That's what we need. We're going to need some more of the andesite alloys. So, andesite, let's leave 1 in there. Just so that it remembers its place. Do that, and do we have any more zinc nuggets? We do not. That's fine. We'll make some. How about that? Yeah, that should be good. And then... you. Perfect. And andesite... the extra piece of andesite, you can go back in here. We are going to have to go and get more andesite. Just so you guys know, spoiler alert, I'm setting all this up with the mob farm and all that stuff so that eventually we can set up auto mining. I have enough ender pearls to do it now, but I really want to get this train up and running. It sounds like a lot of fun. So let me see. Does this spout need power? Like rotational energy. Doesn't look like it does. I might just be able to pump fluid directly into it. So we'll kind of figure that part out as we go. So we'll say this chest here is where we want the sturdy sheets to go, right? And then we need shaft there, press, spout, right? So I guess you can start here, right? And we'll do that there. with a chest. Cool. And one thing I've been realizing is I've kind of been wasting shafts. I could literally just hook up the belts right to this guy here. I don't need to have one in the middle. It's fine though. So we can do it that way, and then we'll do a belt, 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 belt. Perfect. All right, cool. Let's go ahead. Where did my funnels go? Oh, we were in the process of making funnels. That's right. Funnels, cool. Tunnel there. Funnel there. Cool. And spout. So let's put the spout here, right? Now I don't know if it's gonna auto, you know, auto squirt the lava onto it. I guess we'll find out. Let's do... Now, can you automatically push lava into this thing? What is the question? Let's say... Push. You can. Cool. And can you automatically take? Cool. Or are you pulling from that side? These ender tanks might be directional. So let's go ahead and put this guy here, like that. And then that should be good. Yeah, cool. Alright, awesome. And then we need a couple of presses. Cool. 2 blocks of iron, please. We're going to need a couple more andesite casings, which we have the stuff for. I should set up the creation of the andesite casings as well. But we'll worry about that in a little bit. Mechanical press, cool. And you, right? And that's pretty much done. If this works the way that I think it does, this should be good to go. So we just need some powdered obsidian, which... One cool thing that I found out is an easy way to get powdered obsidian is just run obsidian through the enrichment chamber. Right? And this should get us, I think it's 4. Yeah, 4. Very cool. Very, very cool. So we're going to run a whole bunch of this obsidian through. And let's go test this out. So if I throw a piece of powdered obsidian in here... You should go here. Yup. Cool. And then you get pressed. Awesome. And then you get pressed again. Awesome. And that's it. We got a sturdy sheet. Let's go. All right. Awesome. So let me throw the rest of this in here. And that's pretty much... all that we have to do. I don't know if we're going to need a ton of these train casings, but we'll set it up to make a bunch of them. Because you can make your train out of pretty much anything. From what I understand, you just need a couple of these attached to it, to the bogie. And yeah, so that's pretty much done. What I would like to do, though, at least in this episode, is I would like to automate all this, right? So make it so that when I go into my refined storage system, I can say, hey, I need some sturdy sheets, and then it just kind of does what it does. This also we could automate as well, and these would just take a couple of extra things here. So if we get a couple more deployers so that we can make the brass casings, and I guess we could set up the one for the andesite casing as well. So let's get a couple more deployers. We need some deployers. Right. Yep. We're gonna need a couple of rose quartz. And let's get some iron sheets going. Alright. So you guys do your thing. And what else? Brass sheets, that's right. So we're gonna need brass. So let's do 2 sets of that. We're probably gonna need more than just 2 deployers. but it's fine. We'll figure it out as we go. Stripped wood. Andesite alloy, like that. Cool. And then deployer. So we're just waiting on the brass hands. Let's go ahead and get our sandpaper so we can start shaving down this rose quartz. Very cool. I am a little sick today, guys. I'm sorry. My son is just getting over a pretty bad cold, and I caught it from him. So there's that. What I'm thinking we could do is we could have crafters that just kind of point into these chests, and they put stuff in them, and then it'll go around, and we'll have another one here, and just kind of do the thing. Yeah. Brass sheets are done. Let's grab a couple of these brass hands. And then deployers. Yeah. There we go. So we're going to say you will make brass casings and you will make andesite casings. So let's get some depots. We're going to need a couple more andesite casings. And we need our andesite. Andesite. Very cool. And you. Okay, so we got a couple of depots. And I think that crafters can point right into these guys. So that's cool. You guys... We're definitely going to need to get more andesite, just andesite in general. So actually, let me take a few minutes. I'm going to go into my mining world, and I'm going to go get some more andesite. So I will be back in just a few moments. Alright guys, so we just got back from mining. We got a whole bunch of andesite. A healthy amount. I wouldn't say it was a ton. Let's, as per usual, we're going to toss a lot of this copper. Just because we don't need that much copper. You guys can live in there. You sulfur. You live in there. You guys dump. Nickel. I think we had that in here. And iron. Let's go ahead and get this iron processing up. Cool. And then, yeah, so we got a ton of andesite now. Let's grab a few stacks of it, right? How's that sound? Just like that. And how's our disc looking? Oh, we're only halfway. Cool. We are only halfway on that. All right, awesome. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is we want to teach this how to make the andesite alloy. So let's do zinc. So we want to teach it how to make zinc nuggets, right? And then we want to teach it how to make andesite alloy. Andesite alloy. Where are you? Andesite alloy. And we specifically want the one with the zinc nuggets, right? We don't want it to use any iron nuggets. So let's put you in here. Cool. And then if I asked you for andesite alloy, right, you should be able to make that. So let's say, grab me 24 andesite alloy, please. Awesome. There we go. That's exactly what we're looking for. Very, very cool. Awesome. Step one of that part is done. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to hook all this stuff up so that it can just automate itself, and we just say, hey, grab me some, you know, I need some more tracks. It'll automatically do what it's got to do. These guys, I got to figure out a good way to have it put zinc nuggets into here, basically at all times, which we'll figure that out. We'll figure that part out at some point. Let's go ahead. We're gonna need a couple more crafters. Right, so let's grab like 4. Does that sound cool? We're missing conduit binder. Okay. That's fine. It's about time to teach you that anyway. Binder. Right? Nope, that's not what it's called. What's this stuff? Binding. Gotcha. Okay. So we're gonna say that's how you make that. Cool. And we'll put you up there. And what do we look like for in slime? Oop. How are we looking for slime? We got 28. We got a whole bunch being made at the mob farm. But that's fine. Because we're about to have all of those resources get transported over to our base. So let's grab 4 of you guys. Everything looks cool. And you guys are just going to do your thing. In the meantime, we'll start getting all this set up. So I guess it's a good thing that I didn't put the belt there, because we're going to put a crafter there. Which means that we might... Oh no, we'll be fine there. We will be fine there. And then let's bring this all the way around. Because we're going to want to put a crafter here and here. And then a crafter here. Just like that. Okay. How are we looking for crafters? We're still working. Still working on those. I will come back when all of this is finished. Alright guys, we got our 4 crafters, which is cool. So let's go ahead, we're going to set these up. How about you work correctly? How about that? Would this wrench turn them? That is a good question. It would not. Okay. What if we put a block here, and then we said, like this? No. What if we put a block there and we said this? There we go. That's what we're looking for. Okay, cool. So now for this guy here, what we want it to do is, let me grab these shafts back here. And belts. That. Like that. Okay, so now what we want this to do is we want to say, we're going to go into processing mode, and we're going to do train tracks, right? Let's say train tracks. So we're going to remove the iron nuggets, and we're just going to say, hey, this gets you this, right? So when you put this into here, when you put this stone slab into that chest, yeah, guys, I don't know how you keep getting in here, but it's really starting to annoy me. And where are you? Okay. We're gonna have to set up that wandering trader carpet sooner rather than later. So let's just try it this way. Stone slabs. 1 stone slab gets you train track, right? We don't really need to make it any more complicated than that. Let's just try that. So we'll say stone slab gets you train track, and we'll just always keep these stocked with iron. So let's say if I wanted train track, what would you say to crafting me 4 of those, right? Or actually, let's do 6 because it takes 6 stone. Okay, yeah, so it's missing stone, so we have to teach it how to make stone, or the slabs. Slab, right? So we'll say you do that, and you are already set up to make stone, which is awesome. That is pretty cool. So, like that. And then if I say, hey, I need some train tracks, please. Craft me 6 of those. Thank you. It should put them in and automatically do it. There we go. Love it when a plan comes together. awesome. All right, let's get the rest of these set up. So let's put the crafters for these guys back here, right? Right like that, and you there. Cool. And let's grab some cabling. Cable. Awesome. And we'll set this up just like this. We'll run you guys back here. And we'll bring you guys around here. And I'll clean up all these walls a little bit later. Alright, awesome. And so this one we're going to set up to make andesite casings, right? So we're going to need, and we should probably set up one to make stripped logs as well. Okay. We're also going to need, now that I'm thinking about it, we need an exporter or an importer, right? Let's see. Let's try that. Let's try that out. Importer, right? So if we grabbed an importer, now is this going to auto import anything that I tell it to, or can I put a filter on it? So, importer, where'd you go? So if I do that, right, and then I give it a cable. Now if I put anything on here, will you... Okay, so you do not auto import. Interesting. Importer. Type, items, redstone ignored. Okay, so if I say, hey, only take leads out of here, right? If I put a lead on there, do you take it out? You do not. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. What if... You know what we could do? We could do a... Let's try an item pipe. Because I'm pretty sure that these things can be... you know, items can be taken out of these. But I just want to verify that before we commit to this plan here. So let's put like a chest here, and then let's say item pipe, and where's my pipe wrench? Nope. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted at all. Okay. And then if we do you and you, right? So now you take items out of this thing. Yep. Okay, cool. So what we could do is we could put a... I think we're going to need to go to the advanced one. Let's see. Advanced item upgrade. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's say we're going to need another one of these. And then one of these and one of these. We need some redstone blocks. We are getting actually pretty low on redstone, which is funny. That and that. So let's do 2 of these. Okay, so here is how we'll do it. I'm pretty sure that you can... put items directly back into a crafter, and it should go into the system, right? So, like a wrench, right? So we'll put the wrench on here. Nope, the wrench won't work. Hi! Hi, buddy. Let's go ahead and let's do a bucket. I mean, I know I took all the buckets out of my system, so let's do a bucket. And why are you not getting pulled out now? Oh, maybe because you can't be put into that, which is fine, because we can do it this way. Here's what we'll do. We'll put a chest back here. And then we'll put an importer on the chest. Let's do that. And you. And we'll say, where'd my pipe wrench go? There we go. And you and you. advanced item upgrade, advanced pipe upgrade, very cool. And then we'll take some chests and we'll do like that. So now anything that gets pulled, or anything that gets put onto here will get pulled and put into the chests. And then what we can do is on the back side of here, we'll just have an importer here. Right? Does that work? Alright, buddy. It's really cool that you're here and that you want to help. Yep. Cool. And can I still reach that? I can. Alright, awesome. And then importer. So if I put an importer on you, I don't love the fact that you guys are not behaving there. Chest. Okay. You gotta go. You just live in there for now. Okay. Alright, awesome. And then an importer. We'll put an importer here. And cables. Like that, right? So now, anything that gets put into the chest will automatically get put back into our system. So if I say, like, do I have any cables in here? I do. Let me grab all the cables out of here. So now if I put some cables here, they should get taken out, put into the chest, and then put right back into the system. So, there they are. Alright, awesome. Cool, so that's pretty good there. So now what we can do is we can set these crafters up to make our casings, right? So let's tell the system how to make those. So if we go here and we say casing, right? And we say, hey, we want some andesite casing. And we'll keep a steady supply of the andesite alloy in there. So we'll remove that part. And we'll say that's how you make an andesite casing. And then we need one for the brass casing. And remove that. We're gonna need to teach the system how to make brass. And we are gonna need one more actually for the train casings. So let's grab, you go in there, you go in there, cool. And for right now what we'll do is we'll set it up with some of those, these guys here, the chutes. Do we have any? We do. Very cool. So if we put chutes there, right? And then we get some chests. We'll just make a few more. Cool. We'll say you, and you, and you, and you. Cool. And you need andesite alloy. And you are going to need, what was this one? This one was brass. Okay, so we're going to need to teach the system how to make brass. 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 Boom. So that's how you make brass. And then, brass. So if I ask for brass, not crass. I already have a few, but let's see. Can you make me like 24 more? Yeah. Sounds cool. Alright, awesome. And we'll put the brass in there, right? So now, if I ask for brass casings or andesite casings, so if I say andesite casing, which I have a bunch of, but let's say, make me 4 andesite casings. Oh, you know what? We actually have to, we need to set these filters up for the casings. So let's say whitelist, add andesite casing. Okay. So now this should only pull out andesite casings, right? So if I put a piece of cobble on here, nothing gets taken. Okay. So if I say andesite casing, please, 4 of those, it should do its thing. Awesome. There we go. love it when a plan comes together. Very cool. And then if I ask for a brass casing, which we're gonna need to, we are gonna need to teach the item filter down there that, hey, you don't pull out anything other than brass casings. Oh, that's a copper. Brass. Craft me 4 of those, please. Thank you. And then a stripped log. So, like that. Cool. And if I put the stripped log back in here, and I say, hey, only pull those out. Now if I ask for a brass casing, you should be cool. Awesome. There we go. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? It's awesome. All right. So next step, we're going to need to teach the system how to make those sturdy sheets. So let's go ahead. Sturdy sheets, right? And we're going to say this is how you make it. We don't need the lava in here. We're just going to say input 1 powdered obsidian, output a sturdy sheet. Perfect. And you, my friend, can go in here. Cool. So now if I say sturdy sheet, please, craft me up, I don't know, 4 of those? We're missing 4 of the powdered obsidian because I left it in here. And that's not something we're going to automate just because we're not going to need that many of the sturdy sheets. Sturdy sheets. Make me 4 of those, please. You should start doing your thing. Awesome. Very cool. Let's go. There we go. Last thing I want to do, we're going to need a couple more importers because I want to make it so that these chests automatically dump their product into... Oh, how did you get on there? That's not cool. Get out of there. Alright. We're going to make it so that these chests automatically dump their product back into the AE system, or RE system? RS system. Refined storage system. Importer. So we're going to need 2 of these, please. Cool. And I'll be back when they're done. Alright, so we got our 2 importers, right? So let's take our cables here. And we're going to connect them up like this. Importer here, right? We don't need any kind of filter on this because the only thing that should be coming into this chest are the sturdy sheets. And then over here, we're going to put an importer like that. So now the only thing that should be getting taken out of this chest are the train tracks. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. We might set up one more to actually make these stripped logs. Oh yeah, we need to do the one for the actual casings. But we'll do that one either next episode or I might do it in between episodes. As far as this episode goes, we're pretty much at the finishing up point here. Next time when we come back, we'll actually get some tracks laid down. And yeah, we'll start having some fun with the trains. But yeah, guys, so if you made it this far, thank you guys for watching. Make sure that if you want to stay up to date with the whole series, you hit that subscribe button. As always, your viewership is more than enough for me. You do not have to subscribe. Yeah, guys, so that's going to be it for this episode, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya!